Thursday night in Milton Keynes, Group 4 of the Predator Championship League. And within the last few minutes, it's been confirmed who our 4 semi-finalists in this group are going to be. We already knew, having just seen Niels Feijen get to 5 wins, that he's through. Indeed, he had already qualified even before that match. Naoki Oi booked his place much earlier in the day by winning all of his first 4 matches, albeit that he then lost his 2 remaining matches. Albin Ouschan has won 4 of his 5 matches. He's still got 1 to play, but whatever the outcome of it, he will be going through. And now Mieszko Forczynski is through as well. We saw him playing there against Niels Feijen. He needed to win 2 racks to make sure of his place. In the end, he lost 5-1, so that left him waiting on the outcome of Billy Thorpe against Albin Ouschan. But the only way Thorpe could edge him out was to win 5-0, and he's already lost the first rack here. So Billy Thorpe will not be going through. Our 4 semi-finalists are Feijen, Oi, Ouschan and Forczynski. Meanwhile, Thorpe and Christina Tkach both clinch places in the next group tomorrow. Kelly Fisher, who lost all 6 today, is out of the tournament altogether, having been involved in 4 groups and got to the final of one of them. So what we're playing for now is positions, and Albin Ouschan can still finish first in the table. He will do if he wins the match, because he would join Feijen on 5 matches won, but he'd have won 27 racks to Feijen's 26. And that obviously would affect where the other players finished as well if Ouschan can leapfrog Feijen. We know Forczynski will finish in 4th place on 3 wins, but the other places are still to be decided, and that will all be resolved over the course of this match. So good to have the thoughts of Eklund Kaci, and one Mosconi Cup legend has been replaced in the commentary box by another. Carl Boyes, vice-captain, of course, of the European winning team.
Right, okay.
Back in December in Coventry.
What are you doing there?
Yeah, and I think we've just seen
no, it's fine.
a rack 1 with the 3 foul rule. It's not something you see very often at the highest level, but it can happen. So as Michael has just said, we have got our 4 players, and we're just seeing who plays who. Kelly Fisher is out of the tournament. I think she showed her capabilities in this arena against the men over the 4 days, and we look forward to seeing more of her playing pool in these arenas in the future.
Well, now things are a little clearer now that Ouschan has won that rack. As I said, Forczynski finishes on 3 wins, so he comes in 4th. Now Ouschan, the very worst he can finish on is 4 wins and 24 racks, so that's better than Oi. So Oi will then finish in 3rd place. So what it means, if Ouschan wins this match, he'll top the group and play Forczynski. If he loses it, we now know he'll finish 2nd and play Naoki Oi. So Billy Thorpe, 24 years of age. He's been a regular winner of tournaments over the last few years. Hasn't won any of the very biggest events yet, but has been accumulating titles on a fairly regular basis since around 2017. He's become a prominent Mosconi Cup player as well. Appeared in all of the last 4 stagings. Twice on the winning side, twice as part of the losers. And although he's only been around for a few years, he's already won well over $250,000 in prize money.
Yeah, he didn't hit that shot too clean there. The 3 ball didn't go in the heart of the pocket. And I think, is he playing it into the side? Is he playing it off the 5? I think he's playing this off the 5 ball. So that was a good shot from Billy. Needs the cue ball off the rail though.
Yeah, he's largely playing without any pressure now, really. It's only the difference between finishing 5th and 6th in the table. There is a difference of a couple of $100 in prize money between those 2 places. But either way, we know he won't be in the semi-finals, but will be back for Group 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, and he threw his arm at that one. That was all caused due to the cue ball going near the rail.
Can Albin get through to the 5 there?
Well, if he can't get through to the 5, I think we're going to see a cross bank into the bottom right-hand corner.
Looks like that's what he's playing. Yeah, good shout, Carl. And he's executed as well.
This is an interesting pool shot. I don't think you can just play this as a plain ball shot and run off the 2 rails. I think he's got to spin this in with right and English and try and avoid the 9 and get back up for the 8. So just watch the cue ball. Lovely shot. Very difficult shot to play that because you've got to play it with extreme right and English, and of course that makes the pot a lot harder.
This is Albin Ouschan's 27th match in this tournament. And it's going very well for him. Billy Thorpe had his chance there, couldn't see it through. Albin Ouschan pounced. He leads by 3 racks to 0. Back in a moment.
Going to the bottom cushion, maybe off the 8. Oh, trick shot by Woodward. What a shot by Albin Ouschan.
One thing's guaranteed, that shot will appear on plenty of highlight reels.
Whoa, did he split the wicket? What a beautiful shot that was. What a beautiful execution.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes it's best if you get up to the table and just hit the ball.
This championship is being played with the new Aramith tournament set. Featuring a unique molecular structure, it guarantees razor-sharp precision and unsurpassed longevity. Unquestionably the best pool balls in the world, this set is available in a TV and a value pack version, as well as in the new My Aramith Ranger of Ball and cue cases. Now you can bring and play with the best ball set everywhere you go. My Aramith, bringing new dimensions to your billiards experience.
Albin Ouschan has had his struggles this week, both in terms of his attitude and the way he's been playing. But this is shaping up to be his best day of the tournament so far, and he's 2 racks away from finishing first in the round-robin section of Group 4. Guaranteed to be in the semi-finals for the 3rd time already this week. And he may well go in there on a run of 5 wins in a row, because he leads Billy Thorpe by 3 racks to 0, and he has the break in the 4th. Thorpe out of the running now for a semi-final place, but he'll definitely finish high enough in the table to have another go tomorrow.
So Albin with a good break off there, and he didn't have a shot on the 3 ball, and then a ball come down the table and knocked a couple of balls out of the way. Watch this again. Everything just kind of knocks everything out of the way, and he has a shot. So let's see what he's faced with here. Can he get back out for the pink 4? Hard to see if he's going to cannon into that brown 7. Yeah, Billy Thorpe will be back tomorrow, so that's the main thing. Of course, your number 1 goal is to try and qualify. If you don't qualify, well, you've got to stay in the event. Whoever finishes last is out of the tournament.
Yeah, that's Kelly Fisher, and a shame really that after all she contributed to the tournament this week, she actually finished it with a run of 10 defeats in a row. Her last 4 yesterday and all 6 today. And again, Ralph Souke lost all 6 in the day earlier in the week, so she's in very good company.
Yeah, on day 1, Chris Robinson bowed out the tournament. Day 2, we said goodbye to Ralph Souke. And yesterday it was Darren Appleton's turn, and today Kelly Fisher.
Yeah, players are eliminated quite slowly. Each day 1 player gets a place in the winners group, another player goes out. So of the 19 who started, 15 are still in it. Mark Boisterbosch and Roberto Gomez will be the 2 players coming in tomorrow. They're both here. They've passed their obligatory COVID tests, so we'll be seeing them in Friday's play.
Yeah, very interested to see how Mark gets on. Good player. Not really seen him much in the TV events, but very dangerous player, and I can't wait to see how he handles himself. And this simple 8 ball and the 9, and Albin will be on the hill. This match doesn't mean anything for Billy Thorpe other than table time, but he's had plenty of table time in the last 2 days. All it means is if Albin wins, he will top the group.
And it's looking highly likely he's going to do that now. Albin Ouschan just cruising along here, and now leads Billy Thorpe by 4 racks to 0. Depending on what happens between now and the end of the match, Christina Tkach could actually finish in 5th place in the table. She's occupying that at the moment. She's won 16 racks and is on 2 match wins. Billy Thorpe is on 2 match wins and currently has 14 racks. He hasn't added to that total at all so far in this match, so as it stands, it looks as though the Russian player could finish ahead of him. It's been a good day for her. I think she would have settled for just being through to the next group. She's managed that and added the scalp of the American Moscone Cup player Billy Thorpe, who'll be hoping for better times tomorrow. Albin Ouschan has just been sort of building. He had a dreadful day on Tuesday. He only won 2 of his matches, finished 2nd bottom, had to beat Ralph Souke in his last match just to stay in the tournament. but picked it up yesterday. Lost his first 3 actually, but then won his next 3. That got him into the semi-finals. He lost there, but he will be back in the semis today. Will he go in having finished first? Certainly looks that way at the moment. Can Billy Thorpe intervene in any way?
Cue ball's going close to left centre, and it gets a little help off the 9 ball. Well, it was the 8 ball that knocked it in. The main thing is Albin's got ball in hand, Michael.
Yeah. You sort of sense that may well have been Thorpe's last shot, and I'm not suggesting for a moment that he's given up and isn't trying anymore, but you sort of get the feeling from his body language that he won't be too disappointed to see the end of this day. Go away and get some rest. And we've seen it throughout the week, in both good and bad ways. One day to the next can be completely different. He was a semi-finalist last night, Thorpe, and got to within 1 rack of a place in the group final. Lost 5-4 to David O'Cady, who swept all before him, winning 8 out of 8 matches.
Yeah, that's some achievement, that. 8 out of 8 race to 5s against a quality field, but I think it does help if you know, if you get off to that good start, you're in 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden the back arm loosens up. You know you qualified for the semi-finals if you win 4. Well, you've worked that out, haven't you, Michael? Mathematically you can not qualify, but
it is possible. The only way it could happen would be if 5 players all won 4 matches, and then there was 1 player who only won 1 and 1 who lost all 6. But as I was saying before, we have that format as well in Championship League snooker, and it's never actually happened. So it's obviously a very unlikely thing. And I think that was maybe something that counted against Mayuki Oi. He'd won all of his first 4 matches. He was playing so well, and I wonder, did he maybe lose a bit of his intensity? There was a bit of a gap then after his 4th match. He didn't play again for an hour or so. He didn't look the same player in the evening session. But again, it can all turn around. Looks almost certain now he's going to be playing Niels Fyan in the semi-final in a few minutes' time. Well, it's been very one-sided, hasn't it? Billy Thorpe started yesterday with a 5-0 defeat against Darren Appleton. Looks like he's going to finish today with another 5-0 reversal, this time against Albin Ouschan. So Ouschan, for the first time this week, will go into the semi-finals having finished first in the round-robin section. He will play Mieszko Fortunski.